Welcome back. Time now for Behind the Badge. Police are often the first people to arrive at a scene, and sometimes that means officers have to make split-second decisions that could make all the difference in the world. Metro gave out life-saving awards this week to some of their officers who took action in those few seconds, preventing tragedy. This morning, we are joined by Sergeant Miguel Garcia and Officer Jordan Fox, who just won an award for saving a toddler's life. Congratulations and thank you.
Well, good morning, Alyssa, and thank you for having us. And like you said, yes, the award ceremonies are important for us because it recognizes officers like Jordan Fox here that did an incredible job. And well, you know what? Enough about me. Let's talk about the actions that Officer Fox took that day to save that toddler's life.
Yeah, and Officer Jordan, we have video to go along with this, so why don't you just take us through the call and everything that was going through your head?
Awesome. Thank you so much, Alyssa. Good morning. So yesterday I did receive a life-saving award. On March 3rd, 2020, I was assisting another officer on a traffic stop. We were approached by a distraught father who was screaming, "My baby, my baby." The father was explaining to me very frantically that he believed his child was having a seizure. We immediately requested an ambulance. At the time, the child began to come out of the seizure. However, at the time, he stopped breathing and he began to turn blue. We reassured the father that everything was going to be all right, and I knew that I immediately needed to start CPR. So I was able to start CPR on the child until medical personnel arrived.
Wow. I mean, that is a split-second decision. When you started doing CPR, I mean, tell me about how you were able to do that while requesting an ambulance, because a few seconds in a situation like this could mean everything for that family.
Yes, absolutely. So thankfully, my partner that was with me that day was also able to come over and assist. And as he was able to talk on the radio, I was able to talk to the father and reassure him that help was coming and that we were able to help the child until medical personnel showed up. So between both of us, we were able to get out radio traffic, and we're taught how to multitask in the academy. So
yeah, well, good teamwork there. And talk to me about what it means to receive an award from Metro for this.
I feel very honored. It's a very small group of us that was able to get this award yesterday, and it was a very cool experience.
Okay, and I believe we're looking at some of the video here. Sergeant Garcia, maybe you could tell us about some of the other examples that we see at these award ceremonies, because we often don't hear about these.
Well, yes, Alyssa, and it's important for us to recognize officers for the jobs that they do. That a lot of the citizens in Las Vegas don't understand the kind of work that we do. All they see is policing out in the streets, arresting criminals. But like in this case, a life-saving award, she was able to save someone's life. Several other officers received the same award, but there's some other ones in there, like the Unit Meritorious awards that people behind the scenes, people that do all of our digital forensics, that do all the evidence collection, things like that, that no one sees that work, but it's super important for us to build a case against some of these criminals. And it's important, like I said, it's important for us to recognize them.
Absolutely. Well, thank you guys both so much for being with us this morning. Jordan, thank you again on behalf of that family, and thank you both for your life-saving work.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too. Thank you. Ken?